Yo, what's going on, guys? You are tuned into Popcorn Talk, and today I talk movies with Mr. Christopher Meyer. Tune in, guys.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk, we talk movies. And now, here's Popcorn Talk's I Talk Movies.
Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy, Nino. You can catch me at Nino Lanero on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm so excited today because I get to talk about two of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah.
Which is shoes and hip-hop.
Oh, yeah.
In a movie. Three things I love.
Yeah.
Over here to my left, let me introduce this man right here. He stars in the new feature Kicks. He plays Rico. This is Christopher Meyer. What's going on, man?
What's going on, guys?
How you feeling, man?
I feel great. How are you feeling?
Feeling well. Looking less steezy than you today.
Hey. It's all good. You just came from work, man.
Yeah, no, this is perfect, man. This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is a perfect way to introduce your film because we're going to talk about it. It has social issues, it has cultural issues, and it's something I've never seen before. So we're going to get into it.
All right.
But I wanted to start off with a quote that I got from David Rooney from The Hollywood Reporter. I love this. Rooted in an authentic sense of place, its silky blend of lyricism with urban grit makes it as a promising debut. That's super strong to me. And when I read the press release, and I wrote this on my website on thefifthelementmag.com and looked at the trailer. I have not seen the film yet, so we're going to get into that because I want to know.
You saw the trailer, though?
I saw the trailer. Okay. I mean, and it spoke so much to me, man. Like, what were your first initial thoughts? Like, give me Kicks in your summary. Like, what would you say Kicks was to somebody who's never seen it? Me.
Right. I mean, honestly, I could take you back to when I just first got the script. Like, I got the script, and I was immediately excited. I come from an era where, like, Paid in Full and Juice, Boys in the Hood.
Yes.
And so when I read it, I was just like, oh, man, this is one of those.
It could be that. I think it is that.
I think it is, too. I don't feel like something like that has come along the way this is in a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but to me, man, Kicks is just it's a coming of age story about a young man who is battling the true meaning of masculinity, finding out the true value of friendship and all of that, man.
No, it's great, man. So this
filled
is
with fresh kicks,
hip hop, music,
exactly,
lifestyle, everything. So this is set up in the East. I mean, in NorCal, right? In East
Oakland.
Bay, in Oakland. I saw the BART. I saw all that stuff. Everything was recognizable out there.
Yeah.
And
you been to the Bay?
I've been to the Bay,
Yeah.
Plenty of times. What's up to all the homies in the Bay out there?
Shouts out to the Bay for sure.
You need to watch this movie, and you need to tune in to this interview. So I hope you guys do. But I've been out there, so I know the culture. You know, there are spots here in LA just like that. There's sneaker culture in general.
It's serious
throughout the world.
It's serious.
You know what I mean? It's an open book.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on Twitter every day, and like. All I get is the sneakerheads like, yo, man, we are ready for this movie. Like, if you're a sneakerhead, you better go see Kicks. Like,
man, it was everywhere. So I mean, when I wrote my my little spiel online and gave everyone the trailer, I looked back. It was on Complex. It was on Vader. It was
that's
on
when I went
everything.
crazy. I woke up.
Complex, dude. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I woke up the morning. So we went to the LA Film Festival June 9th. I woke up that morning. Like, all right, today's gonna be a good day. And my Twitter is blowing up. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Go on. I see Complex said this is an effing good trailer. I'm just like, oh my God.
Right.
Like, I've been reading Complex since I was like 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Watching the covers of that Vibe magazine. Everybody's going off. I'm like, man, what a blessing. Like,
and you're getting it from everything. You're getting it from the hard critics in Hollywood. People who, will cut you real quick if they don't find it interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You work in the industry, you see it on TV, you see it on film or whatnot. And you could be gone in a second if they're like, nah, this film's not good. And like, shout out to the director, Justin
Shouts
Tipping.
out to JTip, man.
Yeah, I mean, because like this is his first feature debut, and to get that kind of like crowd approval, you know what I mean? It's amazing. But anyway, so like it's on everything, and it's on these magazines that you've read before, that you're all in love with. You know what I mean? When was the time that you were kind of like you realized like this is something special? Like was it like when it was officially selected for like Tribeca and LA Film Festival? Like was there a time where you're like this could go somewhere? This could be like that role that I've been waiting for. You know what I mean? For my career.
Man, honestly, I feel like I felt that when I was on set.
Yeah. Okay.
When we went there, there's not a lot of film going on in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So
it's down here.
And no, yeah, exactly. And we really filmed in the hood. Like we were really in Richmond, we were really in West Oakland. So like we were very skeptical about places we went, but ironically they showed so much love. Like we went out, and the first day a crowd was there, and like they were just like, yo, thank you guys for coming, like we appreciate this. That's when I was just like, what's the movie about? We were telling like, oh, we're really looking forward. I'm taking pictures of people, kids and everything. I'm like, wow, this is like, and that's when I really realized, like, damn, like
it's something.
This is something, like, because
if you notice, I mean, I've noticed this, and I think a lot of people have, within TV, diversity in casting has done so well. Television, right?
Yeah, TV.
With TV, things are looking up for everybody. All race, all colors.
Everybody's eating right now.
Everything, you know what I mean? Sexual orientation, everybody is doing something in TV. Now, film, like, it's like, what's going on, Like, movies, like,
what's happening?
Like, what's happening? Like, where, like, why can't you pull from what you see on TV? Because TV is being really successful, and we know everyone's online, everyone's digital, not everyone's watching TV, but more and more people want to now.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think film is taking so long to, like, come back? To not even come back, like, just match up to what TV's doing?
I mean, I honestly don't know what it is, really. I mean, I feel like that's part of my mission.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's part of my mission to show, especially for young black actors, young black entertainers, that we can lead these Hollywood blockbusters and things like that. But I mean, I can't really give you an answer on why it's happening.
It's a hard question. I ask myself that all the time.
Yeah.
When I go to an audition, when I do all that stuff.
Yeah, so do I.
But I think you're doing a great job. Congrats on that part. You're doing well.
Appreciate you, man.
On all ends now.
Bless.
But I mean, so on set, was there like a memory, like of a scene that because the trailer had some pretty iconic moments, you know what I mean? Dude. Especially when little homeboy threw that basketball.
Let me tell you, that scene was a winner.
Really?
One take. Why? Because he actually got hit. That was no CGI. The man, shouts out to Jay Hall, by the way. He actually got hit in the face, and he took it like a champ.
No, he did. No wonder that looks so real. It's like that hit him pretty well. Yeah. And his reaction too. And he went with it though. He was like, I got hit and I'm gonna go.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure it even, riled him up even more. And it's funny because like I'm sure they had to like cut out a bunch of sound because everybody on set was like, oh, because the camera wasn't on me. I was like, oh.
Like everyone went back to ADR. It was like, I gotta go to ADR and redo this because it's a little too rowdy up in here.
That scene is all madness. But one memory.
Yeah. How long were you filming, by the way?
Good 2 months. 2 months. 2 months.
Was this in between all your stuff? Because you on Wayward Pines right now, so that's in film in Vancouver.
Yeah. No, this wasn't between anything. That was all just kicks.
Okay, good. Okay.
But I don't know, if I had to choose a memory, it would be like we had this really cool party scene where like it gets pretty wild.
No spoilers, but it gets good.
I can't spoil it, but that was the funnest part for me. But I mean, throughout the whole thing, just even Offset was just like, that was my favorite part. I feel like me getting into the character of Rico had a lot to do with, the Bay Area environment and just like exploring and meeting people out there. So, I mean, the whole time I was there was just a, special memory. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, man. Well, let's get into your character, Rico, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, who is Rico in the movie? What is his significance in the movie?
Modern day Rico Suave, man.
Oh, that's it. So Rico is Rico.
Rico is Rico, man.
Yeah.
Rico is just that. He's that kid in the group that's just like, you ever have that friend that's just like, man, why are you so good at everything? Like, like he's just athletic. He could be the coach probably wants him on the basketball team. He don't want to play because he's too busy smoking weed. That's who Rico is, literally. I mean, he sits around all day, smokes, get high, messes with girls, but at the same time, he's got this real big love for his brothers, his friends,
right?
And in a way, they kind of look up to him. I talked to JTip about it, and apparently Rico's like 1 year older than the other two, so it's kind of like I'm big bro of the group. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay, so you're kind of like that figure that everyone kind of looks up to.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, plus you like smooth.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Okay, in the hood or in urban settings, you know what I mean? Let's be real. Like, you got to be that smooth talker, smooth player to get things your way.
Yeah. You got to finesse.
Yeah, you got to finesse.
Got to finesse.
You got to finesse.
Finesse.
Yes, you got to finesse. And so you make that work throughout the movie.
Oh, yeah.
and that's your character right there.
I had a lot of time to play around too, man. Favorite part of filming this is that we didn't really stick to the script that much. Shouts out to the writers, but like
that's another thing. Okay,
we improv damn near everything, man.
And JTip was good with that.
JTip, he wanted it. He was like, you know what, you guys. I mean, they did such a good job of creating such a distinct world. So like playing around in it was easy. You know?
No, yeah, because it has a magical effect to it as well too, which I think is dope because it's not just all shoes get taken. It's the power and symbolism behind what this whole situation means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and how he has to prove like I can't just sit around and be a little bitch for lack of a better word. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Like and not do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I always wondered like how because I've seen a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? And
man, I've seen it happen.
You know like people can get rolled up on real quick.
Easy.
You know what I mean? If they do the wrong thing. Now this character, I'm forgetting his name really quick.
Brandon.
Yeah. He's 15 years old, and he seems like he's smaller than everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was. He's not small no more. He grew up like.
I saw some of the pictures on Instagram. Like that was quick.
Yeah, right. The growth spurt.
Yeah, the growth spurt just came in.
But yeah, when we were filming, little small scrawny kid.
Yeah, like so he felt like he had to do something because he was that he wasn't Rico. Is what it was.
See. Rico wouldn't even be in that situation.
Rico
wouldn't have happened to Rico.
How do you help him out throughout the movie? Like, what's your role in that situation?
Okay, so he kind of takes it overboard.
A little bit?
Yeah, because the person who takes his shoes is Flaco, character played by my brother Kofi Cerebo. Shouts out to Kofi. But Flaco's serious. Flaco's the man in the hood that you don't want problems with at all. He's crazy, And so when he first brings it up, like, man, I want to go get my sneakers back. I'm kind of like,
do you really want to do that?
I don't really want to do that. Like, I'm like, yo, man, come on, this is crazy. But of course, since I'm his friend, you know what I'm saying, I go and I help. We travel all the way to the other side of Oakland, the really bad side, and we just go straight forward. I don't want to get too much away.
No, but you end up rolling with somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And which is the scary part.
Yeah. We end up going. And we meet up with someone who knows.
Exactly.
We meet up with the plug, and he knows.
Right, the plug.
The plug.
Exactly. Flaco has some issues himself. You know what I mean? And that's usually the case. Like we say with like bullies or people or whatnot, they also have issues stemming from themselves.
But you know what? I don't want to give it away, but Flaco, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see the reason. Why he is the way he is.
And that's what it is.
He's not just a straight savage for no reason, but
right. And that's most people, especially like in these areas. You know what I mean? When you don't have the money to do certain things, you kind of look for other means. Yeah. And like I said, I don't feel like this story has been told a lot. It's been told in certain aspects, but not from like a young person's perspective, and not from like I said, like a cultural perspective from like the lifestyle of hip hop or just that life in general. It hasn't been quite shown in this light.
No, this particular specific story hasn't been told. Period. Just him getting his shoes stolen and everything like that.
So like, what next do you think is gonna be for the movie? Because it's been, like I said, like highly acclaimed. All this stuff has been happening. Yeah. Is it in limited release right now?
I don't know.
Is it out in theaters?
Oh, it's gonna be in theaters. Yeah, September 9th. It is out in theaters. I don't know what the release is gonna look like, how big it is, but I'm thinking, U.S.
That's exciting,
dude. Bless it.
How did this script come to you? That was another question. How did this script come to you? Because scripts fall into people's hands or auditions fall into people's hands, and it could be you're always scared that you're gonna pass up that one. You know what I mean? And you didn't pass up this. This isn't a bad one to pass up.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna pass it up.
Yeah, like how did this come about to you and your attention and how invested were you when
I got it?
The part?
Man, you could ask anybody around me. As soon as I read this script, I just knew. I'm not a cocky person. I'm very confident when it comes to acting, and I knew it. Like when I would pray to God, I'd be like, this is I claim this. Like this is mine. I am Rico. Like you know what I'm saying, and
self-affirmation.
Yeah, you got to put it out into the universe. Manifestation is a real thing. Oh yeah,
definitely,
a real thing. But as soon as I read it, I knew I wanted it, man. There was nothing else. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be my first feature film for sure.
That's crazy. Because you've done, like I said, a lot of television. You've done a lot of television, and this is, I think, a really good film to have as a debut.
Oh man,
for not just you, but for everyone else in there, the director or whatnot. Yeah. You guys are all starting something new, and it's exciting to see.
Yeah, we're definitely pushing the envelope. I mean, coming off the heels of Dope last year, I feel like this wave is gonna continue to grow.
Right. It seems like it's like every summer something that's coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I hope it keeps going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see it get crazy.
Right. Oh, I mean, like I said, this could be some award-winning amaziness.
Hey,
you know
man.
Leading to something new.
You said it.
I'm just putting it out there.
Man. Like,
putting it out to the world. You know what I mean?
Universe.
I want to talk a little bit more about you because you said you got started in this industry after middle school.
Right after middle school.
Well, y'all, he's only 19. And if you've seen his credits, this is quite amazing for you to do everything that you've done. So what made you interested in this harsh industry? Let's be real, it's a harsh industry.
It is. Well, I mean, like everybody else, I don't think we know how harsh it is until we get there, right? I mean, I was just a kid that liked to make jokes, that liked to make people laugh. I was always a class clown. Me and my brother Jason in school make people laugh all the time. I mean, I could even remember, I think I say this all the time, the first time I really feel like I became an actor was when I would watch Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
And I would go on the computer and watch like every episode, and like Will would say something like real funny, and I'd pause it, and I'd go to the mirror, and I'd say it exactly how he said it until like I feel like I got it right. So that's when I really felt like I became an actor. But I mean, I went to an art school. So my middle school was an art school.
Because you're from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, but I went to an art school in South Florida, where my mother lives right now. My mother lives in Miami. So I went to a school out there called Bach Middle School, the Arts, shouts out. And that's where I met my best friends and my manager, Nick Roses.
So you knew when you were in middle school, like, this is something I really like, and
I knew that I liked it. Yeah. I mean, it was theater.
Right.
You know, I loved the stage at first. I didn't even have dreams of me like, oh, you know, maybe I could be on TV one day. You know how? I'm in South Florida. Where am I gonna go to do that? And then a lady by the name of Miss Geiger went to one of my shows, and she knew Nick's assistant and was just like, you gotta have a meeting with this kid. And you know, Nick, he was young, man. Nick was like 20 at the time. So he comes up to us, this young kid. By the way, my parents are Haitian, so you know, we don't take, you know, we ain't with that the rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? So,
the rah-rah.
Yeah, the rah. We're not with the rah-rah. So I mean, you know, here's this 20-year-old kid coming up talking, you know, we're gonna move you out to LA, you're gonna be on TV, this and that and that. We're just like, I mean, what do we have to lose?
Right.
Start getting auditions in Miami, you know, start getting callbacks, had to fly out to LA for a couple things, and we're like, oh, wow, you know, this is serious.
Yeah.
Then I come home one day after a night of chilling with my friends, and my mom and dad asked me to come in their room, and they're just like, you know, you've been thinking about it, and we're going to move to LA. And I'm just like, oh, awesome, you know, after I finish school. And no, 2 weeks. I'm just like, oh, 2 weeks.
It was that
quick. That quick.
It's so good that you have your parents behind you.
Oh, man.
That's the hardest part, to get the support.
Man, I can't.
Especially immigrant parents.
For real.
Yeah, that's for real. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, that's not, you know, my mom wanted me to be a doctor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not.
So did mine.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. Hi, Mom. Yes, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I couldn't repay them with enough, you know.
That's the best thing, to get that support and to keep it going or whatnot. Now, okay, so acting. You're only 19, I'd say. You know, like, you have a whole bunch to go. This is your first feature of many, I'm sure.
Oh, bless.
You know, a lot of things I'm pretty sure are going to be thrown out your way. But do you ever have any aspirations to put your hands in any other part of the business, whether it be producing, writing, or anything like that?
I'm actually executive producing this short film this summer.
Who are you? Get out of here. What?
Yeah, me and my brother Kofi Cerebo, man, he wrote it. He had a friend that committed suicide a couple months ago, and he wrote a script about it, and I just fell in love with it, and I was just like, man, I want to put some money up. You know, I'm getting paid, why not?
Right.
Let's do it.
Investing in more.
Yeah, investing in what we love to do. You know, I think it'll be a good experience, so that one day when I get like a lot of money, I know how to do it on a bigger level.
And I think it's good to understand both sides because you understand what the producers are thinking.
Definitely, and I know it's about to be like a lot of work.
Oh,
I know it's gonna be crazy, but I'm ready for that.
It's like going to film school, but actually like living it.
Exactly.
You're doing it right now.
Yes, sir.
That's perfect, man. Are there any closing thoughts you want to talk about with Kicks? What you want to throw out there with the cast, the crew, or just anything that you want to say about the film? Like, go ahead. You know how like they have log lines for like TV shows. Go ahead and sell this to the camera. Let the people know they need to see this because I'm already sold.
Oh,
the trailer sold me already.
Yeah.
But like sell it to everybody right now.
I mean, honestly,
is that good? You speechless.
Like, as far I can't sell it, but I really want this to be something the kids are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I really want this to be something the youth are talking about and the culture talks about and the sneakerheads talk about. If you're a sneakerhead, if you liked movies like Juice and Boys in the Hood, that this movie is definitely for you. And I say it just like JTip says it. I mean, there's a lot of messages in the movie, but we want you to take what you take from it. You know what I'm saying? It could mean anything to you. Like to JTip, it meant, the true meaning of masculinity. He tells this story every time they ask him. He got jumped.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. He's lived this.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like his story.
Yeah.
He got jumped. He was going to go see a movie, and he got jumped for his Air Max 95s, and they took it, and he still went to go see the movie. And when he got home, his brother was like, "It's all right, you're a man now," and he just didn't understand. How does getting beat up and taking it make you a man? So I mean, like I said, there's a million different messages. I hope that you all go see it and take whatever you can from it.
Right, and I think that the thing is with Kicks, it's going to be a message that transcends more than just one way to people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, just seeing from the trailer and what I've seen from the reviews, it's more than just one thing. It's not one direct thing that you take away from it. Mm-mm. There's multiple aspects you can take away from it, and like I said, it's not just it's for everybody. I think.
Yeah.
And I think when people understand and that people see it and they give it that chance, like people once again will understand more. They'll be more socially aware. They'll be more aware as humans. You know
already, I mean, I remember at Tribeca, I was just so surprised. There was this really old white couple sitting in front of me, which made me happy because that's what I went. I wanted to see. I wanted to see everybody else's reaction, and I'm just sitting there watching them the whole time, and they're like snickering and whispering to each other. I was like, "This is that's great." And after when we were doing the Q&A, this lady raised her hand and she was like, "So does this type of thing like really happen?" And we were just like, every day. This is the everyday thing. Yeah. Like, people get jumped every day whether it's for their sneakers, for their money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll definitely open a lot of eyes.
No, it's great. And I think in this, this day and age and this time that we're going through and everything that's been happening at the moment, I think this kind of shows people how just everything is in general and how people are going through the same, similar struggles, maybe different atmospheres, but similar struggles as other people.
Yeah.
Trying to find themselves, trying to find who they are. That the whole manhood situation, or growing into yourself.
And the shoes that could be anything.
Exactly. That's the
shoes
thing.
Symbolism. Shoes could be a watch for somebody on Wall Street. Exactly. It could be a car for somebody in the work industry. It could be anything.
Exactly, man.
Well,
perfect. I am so happy I got to sit down with you.
Yeah.
Really excited about this. You guys got to check out Kicks.
September 9th.
Exactly. You can follow them on Twitter as Kicks Film.
Kicks Film, yeah.
Kicks Film. Throw them out your Twitter so they can follow you and tell them about whatever products you want to throw out there. Go ahead.
Oh, for sure. Follow me on Twitter at Chris Meyer BK. You can follow me on Instagram, which is where I post a lot more, at just Christopher Meyer. Kicks coming out September 9th. I did another movie called Wolves with Michael Shannon and Carla Gugino. Okay. That also premiered at Tribeca. I don't know exactly what's going on with that.
2 films in Tribeca?
2 films.
I'm done with you. Okay, we're done. We're done.
Word.
I'm cutting you off.
No.
Just play All right, man. Once again, y'all, it's your boy Nino. You can always catch me at Nino Lanera on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Snapchat as well, too. Hit me up. I'm all over there. I'd love to talk to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Popcorn Talk with iTalks.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys next time, y'all.
Yes, sir.
This is y'all.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.